We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now batting, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Solano gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count is 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Galvis, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
A 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Drew Smyly is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So stepping in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Dickerson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting center, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Yastrzemski is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Smyly steps into the windup. Here it comes. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Reds are down in order. Still no score. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he lays off again, ball 3. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Belt.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
No, inside.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. None out, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. The tag gets 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
Batting in, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 3 for 9. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Fouled off. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Giants out in front here, 1-0. In now, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. On the move is Pence, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 5th, no left fielder.
Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. stretch. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Smiley comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Plate, Kirk Casale, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Donovan Solano. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Donovan Solano.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And quickly, there are two away.
Now batting. The right fielder, Hunter Pence.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with a star. I know, no, I can show you who I really are. No problem.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Here's the first pitch to him. For the current campaign, Votto carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Smiley comes set. Here comes the pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Dickerson, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. One and two, here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As here's the strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Flores has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
The pitcher, Drew Smiley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. On its way is pitch number 75. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Ready once again, Donovan Solano. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Line towards center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang, bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Sonny Gray. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Amir Garrett will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
Hey. Get down, 1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 44 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Garrett is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got the count 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty, one man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball two. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Smiley comes set. Here comes the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. It remains 1-0. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Belt.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bowman, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One out, nobody on. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Striding in, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, but called a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
1-1.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aristides Aquino becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
To the plate now, Kurt Casale, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Nope. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Smiley comes set. Here comes the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 2 out with the man at first. To short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pablo Sandoval is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. Sandoval, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Donovan Solano. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Barehanded on the hop. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Galvis over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder,
Pedro Strop enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
now pitching for the Reds, number 26, Pedro.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Sean Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Joey Votto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-0.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Josh Van Meter is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 17.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's it.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply toward the right side. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he misses 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The set and the 1-0.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, still tied 1 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Aristides Aquino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Count 1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. Yastrzemski will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now back, the pitcher, Pedro.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the wind, the 0-1. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Winker swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. And no problem with that one, as we are headed for extra innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Also striding in, Evan Longoria. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. Barnhart is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Dustin Posey.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. That's 2-1. Two and two the count. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Mauricio Dubon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Mauricio Dubon.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now back, the shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Billy.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Donovan Solano. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Here's the first pitch.
Your attention, please. Now running third for the Giants. Number 0, Billy Hamilton.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Throw over to first, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Look out, there goes Hamilton. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. One left for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. Tyler Beatty comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Tyler Beatty.
Rob Brantley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 76, Rob Brantley.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. To the plate now, Nick Senzel. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Beatty is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 17.
Settling in now, Josh Van Meter. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Reds leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Philip Irvin will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 6, Philip Irvin.
11th inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Hey.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. High in the air out to center field. Senzel backing up on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. And that misses for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
There's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bomb. Shout you the bomb. We go shopping in Milan. Pass it up that phone. Bad LA like LeBron. I got a smudge in her little bone. She say you can have my corazón. La la bomba. Say that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Raisel Iglesias gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.